Now, Northern Cape Police are still searching for the driver of a white Polo that allegedly caused yesterday's fatal road accident between Ulco and Delportshoop near Barkley-West. 7 people lost their lives in a head-on collision between a bus and a taxi. One person was transported to the Robert Mangaliso hospital in Kimberley. Police say the Polo driver was reckless and caused the crash. Now, the owner of the vehicle meanwhile fled. Senior reporter Reginald Witbooi and cameraman Thapelo Kgomotshwane are at the state mortuary where bereaved family members have to identify the deceased.
We are here at the forensic pathology services here in Kimberley, where the family members of the 7 people who lost their lives in that crash yesterday have the difficult task of identifying their loved ones today. We know that the owner of the white Polo is still on the run, and police are also looking for the owner of that white Polo. And the accident happened between a bus and a taxi. The bus was en route from Kimberley to Ulco, and the minibus taxi was traveling to Kimberley's side. But at this point, we are going to speak to the Northern Cape Department of Health spokesperson Lebogang Majaha, just to give us an account what the process is today when the families need to identify their loved ones. A very good afternoon to you, Lebogang. We are here at this state mortuary. Just tell us, what is the process today when the family members need to identify their loved ones?
Afternoon to you, Reggie, and the viewership at home. It is a very tragic incident, of course, but just on behalf of the MEC, we wish to convey our heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family following the tragic passing of their loved ones. We can confirm that the 7 bodies of the deceased are currently with us at the mortuary. Consultation has already been undertaken with the families just to brief them on the process plan. But key amongst those is that the post-mortem will be conducted, because it's not a natural, it's a car accident. So some of the cases which are not natural in its nature, when someone passed on, it's procedural that we must conduct a post-mortem. So post-mortem will be conducted, and then with the expectation therefore will be that the family will have already been invited just to come and identify their loved ones, and then from there we'll be able to, of course, issue them with the bodies just to prepare for the funerals.
Do we know at this point when that will be done?
The process will be undertaken between today and then be concluded tomorrow. But of course it's a difficult and painful process, of which we will also allow the family space to mourn, but at the same time where we are able to assist as a department to make sure that we take them through the necessary process of making sure that at least at the end of the day everything must be conducted from the post-mortem and identification of bodies, and then hopefully by tomorrow that would have been concluded. But we are in constant interaction with the families just to guide them on what the current development, of course, around the whole incident. But we are also made aware that there is an investigation conducted by the South African police, which will also at an appropriate point give at least an indication on how far they are, just to try and deal with that matter.
Yesterday we reported that one person has been hospitalized at the Robert Mangaliso Hospital here in Kimberley. Do we know of any other injuries, and also the progress of the one person that has been hospitalized? How is he or she doing?
Of course, we will be at an appropriate time give an indication, following all the necessary process in consultation with our clinicians. But we also wish all of those that have been injured a speedy recovery, and then from time to time we'll be able to give at least a clear update in terms of their medical conditions.